Swonderful by the Bel Air Voices and Strings Unlimited. There's no doubt about it. The high point of recording a swinging chorus had never been reached until now.
Oh, mighty high bar.
This is it. This is the moment.
Also, can I just say that Swonderful is the sort of thing I would say when someone asks me how I'm doing and I can't choose which word I'm going to go with. So.
Oh, like swell or wonderful?
Yep, and you're like, you change your mind. You're like, oh, Swonderful. And they're like, did you say Swonderful? And you're like, I'm going to write that down. I've got an album idea.
Like when the waiter says, enjoy your meal, and you say, you too?
A little bit.
Okay. I thought it sounded more like how you would answer when you've had entirely too much to drink and someone's like, hey, how's it going? It's wonderful.
It's a wine Swonderful.
Until the Bel Air Voices reach the magnificent new sound in Swonderful. What's so much better about this album?
Tell us.
That's easy. The sound.
Oh, I've been using records wrong this entire time.
That's exactly what I look forward to in a good record.
I was going to argue that the record jacket is what made it pretty great, but that's the whole premise, I guess. The Bel Air Voices have combined with the already famous Strings Unlimited.
Never heard of them.
You should say that the hipster way. You've probably never heard of them.
Oh, I love bands like Fake Brick Wall, Strings Unlimited. You know, like not limited. Like the government wants to limit your strings.
In a meeting of giants.
It sounds like a discount, like orchestral music store.
Yeah.
Strings Unlimited, like where you would go to get like a second or third hand violin.
Then the same guy's been working the shop for like 33 years.
And he hates it.
Yeah, he's sold like 3 generations of parents and their kids kids like cheap trumpets, and he's just like, I'm done with this.
It's like the Al Bundy of Guitar Center.
Write that down. We are recording, right? I have a
We're recording. The rhythm throbs. The orchestra swings like never before, and those voices, 24 of them, come on with a sound bigger than the 7th Fleet.
Are we supposed to know who the 7th Fleet is? Oh, that's one of those other bands you haven't heard of? 7th Fleet?
This elite group of singers is without parallel. All of them are professional vocalists of the highest rank. Eagle Scout.
Do they rank vocalists? Is there some sort of merit badge system that we have not been made aware of?
Only once you're in the union.
Yeah, there's a vocalist guild.
Are they striking as well?
Yeah, currently.
In solidarity, yes.
They went on strike, but they no one cared and they just never came back. still on strike.
You know who doesn't go on strike is percussionists.
Hey.
No, do go on.
We're going to talk about that in the banjo episode.
Very good.
Some of them even drawn from the list of top opera stars. But even classists can let their hair down, as this album demonstrates. The bassos boom and rumble, and the sopranos reach their voices up to the ceiling. Now, tell me if this is how you would describe this record. Swonderful, a most hip and remarkable display of vocalese singing, accompanied by the magnificent Strings Unlimited, forms the $1 million recording combination heard on this Alshire production.
Imagine trying to pitch this record as someone with like a lisp. Like the idea of trying to work your way through that with any speech. I wonder what happened to the person that wrote this that makes them hate people with speech impediments so badly.
Are we worried about the word Swonderful or the word Alshire?
Well, if you just roll through any of it, like just like most of the words have that TH or like an over S. So it's like, what happened that you hate these people so much? That you've excluded them from reading your record?
What they did is they took an old Looney Tunes cartoon and took just whatever Daffy Duck says and shoved that into an album description.
That is it.
It's wonderful.
Can you hold that up again one more time? Let's see the face on the front.
How about this?
That looks like Amy Poehler.
I confirm this is not Amy Poehler, but you're not wrong.
That is Amy Poehler playing a Southern mom in an SNL sketch who's going to feed you something with too much butter in it. That's what that is.
cue the patriotic music. Gentlemen, hands on your hearts for this part. Someday, some nation may record a better album than this. But right now, it seems inconceivable.
There's that lisp again.
Inconceivable. We're not gonna...
Is this an act of war?
You better not wait around for it when there's Swonderful to swing to.
My goodness.
Swing what to?
Swing
Just-
to.